yeah, for as pedestrian as Thursday night was, second half in particular, Sunday afternoon, it was chalk and cheese really with the tempo Liverpool's play.
Yeah, obviously it's so easy to say, but Trent changes everything, doesn't he? And he comes in at like between the two centre-backs, which obviously is different to what we were having. Even in midweek, he was a bit wider, wasn't he? And obviously with Bradley, he was always a lot wider. And there's no McAllister in that hole because Endo was a bit further up, so it changes the whole shape as well. And you say Trent can do whatever he wants with the football, and Quansah probably had a little bit more time being just like the right centre-back type thing, further over to the right wing because Trent was in the middle. And yeah, I think that really helped us get the tempo going. You know, what can you say about Trent? The pass and everything he was doing was unbelievable, wasn't it? You know, it doesn't matter where you are on the pitch, you know, from Andy Robbo to Diaz, he can pick anyone out on that pitch. And yeah, he was back to his superb best.
Yeah, he was. He was fantastic. We'll talk about him now. Like I say, he could have had an assist for Diaz early on. Yeah, the long passing was outrageous. The audacity. I think Jurgen put it best, didn't he? Like, you know, Conor Bradley. We got Conor Bradley, and we were like, wow, he's great. But like, there's only Trent can do it. Like Trent to that effect. And yeah, we'll talk about the free kick in a moment, Jay. But like, it felt like we spoke about in games past about like how Trent can run a game from right back. He was kind of running the game from right back or midfield, wherever he wanted to go. It felt like it was just a Trent Alexander-Arnold game, and he had it on a string again. Yeah,
he did, mate. And there was quite a contrast to the Palace game, because I felt like when he played against Palace and he was doing that, he was trying to force it a bit too much. And I think
already one down, or wasn't
that's what I mean. But there's different circumstances to it. But also, I thought sometimes that when we did have the ball against Palace, being 1-0 down, there was sort of better decisions he could have made. And obviously you completely reset, you know, you're at 0-0 and all that sort of thing. So it is, you know, different mentality. But yeah, it was just like, that's the play we've missed for a long time. And it was just lovely to see him back doing what he does best.
Yeah, we'll talk about the free kick then, Peter. It's interesting. I think it's worth the context is funny in that Liverpool had done their analysis before the game and they've been told kick it under the wall because Fulham's wall always jumps and they don't have the guy on the floor, whatever you want to call it. So Harvey Elliott just kicks it straight at the lad's legs. Like, fucking hell. But Jurgen kind of didn't he? In a weird way that helped Trent because the wall doesn't jump for Trent. Yeah. Or very rarely, doesn't even really get off the ground, so it does help. Liverpool have done the homework there on Fulham, and they kind of caught them between two different stores there. But still, I mean, it needs putting in, and it's outrageous, really. I mean, you talk about the great Liverpool free kick takers and Trent in the mix already, and there's just another one to put on the show reel. Yeah,
it was it did feel like that first one. It did feel like we're going to use this for another one. I don't know whether whether I'm just thinking about that looking back on hindsight, but it did feel like we're going to get another chance here. And as Trent said, there was no doubt he was taking the next one. And thankfully, it came a couple of seconds later, and Pellegrini was as stupid to give us both fouls. But yeah, as you say, he'd put it in and postage stamp, whatever you want to say, it was perfect, wasn't it? And you know that stat that's going around, he's 1 behind Redknapp and 2 behind Gerrard, and Gerrard's known as surely one of the best free kick takers we've ever had, and he's only two behind, and how old's Trent now? Like 23, 24. So another 10 years at Trent, you'd like to think he's going to absolutely smash that record as well. And yeah, it just felt like it was going in, didn't it? And maybe you think that every time. You could see that space. It always looks easier on the telly and looks easier when you're watching it, but you could see that space for him to hit, and by God, did he hit it.
Sometimes, Jay, you can tell before a free kick, that looks like a goal. Like, I don't know if it was Leno's positioning, their wall wasn't the biggest wall I've ever seen. Like, they were like giant grocks in it, like other teams sometimes have. And I think if you asked Trent, where do you want a free kick from, he'd place the ball exactly where it was. There's enough time to get up and down and the bend and everything about it. It's almost like a pen where you're half expecting he's going to get this on target, and it's probably going to be. It just felt like that as he was lining it up. I don't know if you felt the same.
No, because the longer someone takes to set up a free kick, I go sit in the wall, so it's going straight over. But I'm a miserable bastard sometimes, mate. So no, I didn't.
That's fair enough.
I felt like that anyway. I'm glad I should have watched it with you. Just the way my brain just working at me with this season, like
glass half empty.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Because I think I always think like we're on our way to something here. I thought it was really special in a few weeks. It's just been pissed on, but no, I was definitely not in that camp of it's going in this. But do you know what? I thought if he has a couple, that's all he needs is a couple to have a go, and he'll bang one in eventually. But mate, it doesn't matter who scores a free kick these days. Whenever you see one of them going, we're all in our 30s and stuff like that. You just think They always look good.
Peter's not that old.
I'm 29, thanks.
You're nearly there.
And you look it, to be fair.
Nice one.
You wear slippers.
Carry on.
But the point remains.
The point remains is, it doesn't matter how old you are and how many you've seen. I'll start that again. You always enjoy them going in.
They're amazing.
They're always boss to see.
I love as well. I love when the guy knows it's in before anyone else knows it's in.
Yeah.
Trent's off.
He's off.
He's on his way to the corner. Like he knew after. As soon as he hit that, like, he just knew that straight away he'd score the goal. Yeah. And that's how you can tell he's...
And again, whether you're a professional footballer or you play five-a-side, when you hit a ball and you've caught it sweet, you know, don't you? And fair play. Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. And it was... I think it was actually just rewards Pete for Liverpool's start of the game. Now, again, it was no open play goal, and we're still talking about that at this point in time. But Liverpool deserve to be one up. Like, you know, for all the slow starts they've had this season, and 21 games is it, when they've conceded the first goal, it felt like they were in charge of this game and they got the goal that they deserve, because that hasn't always been the case. Liverpool don't always score when they're on top in games, and we've countless times we've seen that already in the last couple of weeks. It felt like, Liverpool are on top and they've got the goal that they deserve as well, just to calm everyone down a little bit. Yeah,
I think I was still a bit hungover from the fact that we haven't scored an open play goal. I was thinking straight after that, I was amazed. I was like, we still haven't done it. We still haven't broke that duck or whatever. But yeah, when you see a goal that's special, it obviously picks everyone up. And I think you see all the celebrations as well. Like, everyone looked just so genuinely happy for him, because obviously it's been a tough period for Trent. He got rushed back in because of Conor Bradley's family bereavement, and that probably knocked him back a few weeks, and he's probably got rushed back again because Bradley got injured. So as much as he's been out, he's also been rushed back twice. So it must have been a hard period for him, especially that Atalanta game when he was so pivotal in how we were playing, and then he just ran out of gas and had to come off. So for him to be back in the team, wearing his new boots, putting free kicks in top corners, you know, it must have felt great for him. And the way all the players celebrated with him in that corner, I think it just showed the togetherness when this is a period when they really need to be together, and they certainly are.
I suppose if the celebration to me, Jay, like when you're playing FIFA and you can press different buttons and do different celebrations, because he shrugs, then he shushes, then he does the little and then he drinks a cup of tea, and then he's shaking hands with everyone. It was about 16 different. Trent's been waiting for ages to score a goal. He hasn't scored since Fulham last time. And it's like he saved all the celebrations and he just threw them all out at once. Have a cup of tea, have a shush, have an A, have a shake hand, I'm having all of these things.
I wonder what they all meant. He needs to come out at some point and tell us. As far as he didn't take his boots off and wave in front of the camera, tell you what, they'll have been Adidas online and be like, Jesus Christ, these are selling out now, aren't they, because of that free kick?